Okay, tonight we've got a special deal. This is an experiment we've been running for a while. Let's see, it was back in 21. We charred some white oak sticks. That's from white oak heartwood. We charred those in the stove and put vodka in there and plus 95% grain alcohol to bring the proof up. Because, you know, the vodka you buy is like 80 proof and you need a little stronger than that. And you look in there, boy, that is dark. Light does not go through that liquid. Now here is a glass. I poured some of that out, and you can see it's got a nice color to it. Now this is we left the first batch in there. Let's see, we did that in April of 21, and at the end of last year, or 23, the end of 23, we poured that off and poured a second batch in. So this is the second batch. That's the second batch off of those sticks. I gotta go toss a treat to the dog. Dogs are making noise. Hang on. Sophie, are you making noise? There you go, Sophie. There you go, Alex. Sorry about the noise there. The dogs are getting nervous. Anyway, so we left the alcohol in there with those for 2 years, and it was dark. Much darker than this. But you can see that's got a nice color to it. And if you taste it, tastes just like bourbon. And that's the second batch. That's the second batch off the same sticks. So anyway, so that's kind of a fun thing. So you can take vodka and grain alcohol and make yourself some barrel-proof bourbon. So what we're doing tonight, if I can get the lid back on this thing. There we go. Get the lid back on there. Soak the top of those sticks. Yeah, you can see. That is really black stuff. It has a very, very good bourbon taste to it. So what we're doing here, these are pecan sticks. We've noticed that pecan is the best smelling smoke you get out of the stove. So I got to thinking, well, there's nothing wrong with pecan wood. They aren't going to make barrels out of it. Hickory is a little bit harder to work than white oak. But I thought, the smoke smells so good, let's try an experiment and see how this goes. Now there's halfway. If you put 80 proof vodka in here and then put 95% to fill it up, you're going to be too strong. It's going to be like 135 proof. And 110, 120 proof is fine. So go up a little over halfway. And then add our strong alcohol on top of that to bring that barrel proof up. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but there we go. Some of those sticks don't want to sit down good enough. There we go. Let's see if we got them down good enough. Well, that stick does not want to sit down. There we go. That's sitting down now. So there we've got charred pecan in there, and that alcohol's already starting to take color from that. You see it's already already getting some color anyway. We'll write the date on that, January 2, 2025. Let that sit and see how that tastes. Anyway, it'll be an interesting experiment. And you know, the white oak sticks, that's a success. Those have a really good taste. Now, when you bring that barrel proof up, you know, way up over 100, don't go drinking that straight. You want to water that down. Whiskey is best when you drink it if you water it down a little bit. You know, it's tough on the esophagus, tough on the stomach. You know, if you drink barrel proof stuff without watering it down, some of it's going to come back up. You don't want to do that. It's tough on the body. But anyway, interesting experiment. I'd say this is a success, and that is the second batch, and it colored up real good in a year, and it tastes good. So it's kind of a fun thing. And let's see how the color is doing on that. You can see it's getting some color to it already. Probably not going to be that golden color you get with white oak, but we'll see. Okie doke. Having a good time with our trees. Thank you all for visiting. Catch you all later.